These pans that have the little handles are great. So you forget to bring the handles with you when you move. And then you have pans with no handles. Cali is really expensive. That's kind of why we were like, we looked and then we were like, yeah, never mind. It's not any less expensive than Oregon. A lot of areas in Oregon are pretty expensive now. I grew up mostly in Washington, so to me, going back up north seems more homey. That's pretty cool, Sydney. Please calm now. The comments are coming so fast. See, Jersey would be fun, but I don't know if that's quite the city life my kids could handle. They're not used to that. Mean today. Yesterday was Deshaun's birthday. I'm just editing the rest of the videos and I'm going to post them in a little bit. Yes, I do want to start posting on YouTube more. I really want to have better edited videos when it comes to the longer videos that I put on YouTube. And when I start editing them, I have like 2 hours max to put into it. And I just feel like I'm not putting out the best videos, and I really want them to have more quality to them. So that's why I don't put them out as often as I want to on YouTube. But I do appreciate that. Thank you. Laundry day again. That's never ending. Thank you, Haley. How are you today? He appreciates all the happy birthdays. I'll let him know. Another thing that would make making longer YouTubes really ideal would be another recording device, because currently I'm only making content on just my phone and then editing it, but it's also my mom device. So I think that other point of view would be really good for YouTube videos. I agree, Michelle. I feel like I've definitely come a long way since I first started making content. Even just in the past 7 months, I've put so much more thought into my editing, and I feel like it's come a long way. So far, the kids are doing really well at being in this motel. Allie, you have no idea if I'm not doing that. Thank you, I appreciate that. Baby's doing good. She's getting big. She's just like losing that whole newborn look to her and starting to get into the whole baby stage already. Ugh. Why does it happen so freaking fast? I feel like I was just in labor yet. I appreciate that. I really try not to let nobody make me feel like a bad parent. I know how much I do for these kiddos. They really grow fast. It was funny, me and Drew were sitting out there watching the kids play with the football yesterday, and he was like, hey, you're not kidding, they actually are getting really big. Yeah, I don't kid about that. My babies are growing so fast. It's 9, 8, 9, 10 this year. When we first got together, they were 4, 5, 6. Thank you. I wish I went back to sleep. Who win? I'm knocking myself around with these baby toys. I really want some watermelon. I don't know if it's going to be good yet, but I've been craving it. What's your guys' favorite summer treat or summer drink? Something that you like to eat during the summer. I completely get that. And it seems like the more kids you have, the faster it goes. That's definitely true, because I truly feel like I just had her yesterday. Like you're saying. I know, I think Bubba would love the trampoline place too, but I'm also wondering if it would a little bit be, he's just more of he likes his environment type person, so I'm not sure how well he'll adjust to it, but with us all being there, he should be okay. Fruit with cream cheese dip. I've never even had that. That sounds amazing. Now you got me wanting to try it. The rest of this bacon is just like this ball of fat. I don't even know how to go about it. Couple of pieces. I don't want to get... Oh. Come at me, man. There we go. That's a good idea. Especially because I've really been wanting to make like some inclusive again, and the grease is really good for that. I haven't made those in probably almost like a year and a half, maybe more. That's really good. I love bacon grease and green beans. So good. Thank you. Go back up. Thank you, Michaela and Ori. Appreciate that. I never watched South Park. It's up there on the TV right now on mute, but I'd never watched that show. It's not my thing. Especially those first 2 years. Like, how is Bubba already 2 years old? What the heck? I agree, Michelle. That sounds like a perfect summer. Lots of beach trips. I want to try to take at least 2. I didn't take any last year. $59. That happened fast. think your name is like Llama something or other. I don't know. I don't really actually take the time to read it. But I'm just like not going to answer your questions anymore. So if you feel like you get anything from this subscription coming up on here and never getting responded to, by all means, keep coming. But I'm not responding to you anymore. You clearly troll. Not listening. I really want some freaking watermelon. That always cracks me up when people will be like, I know the answer to something I'm not even a part of. Girl, you know nothing. Or boy, I don't know what you are. See, and I'm sure I could figure that all out, but man, that takes time. I simply barely have. I'll sit there and research it, and then my mind's like, oh, you know what you actually need to be researching is your daughter needs glasses, and your other kid needs new shoes, and researching how to mute somebody on a subscription. Very little time. If that makes sense. I'm just a normal girl. Just an ordinary girl. That's all I know. A lot of songs I only know just for their little viral like 15-30 seconds, and I don't even know the song. Wait, what would you say? Click their name and mute, but it only lasts for the live. I appreciate you letting me know. Thank you though. Hannah Montana was great. That was one of my favorite shows. Most definitely. Wasn't there another one she was on too? Should make some eggs too. I probably should. I grew up in partially I grew up in Oregon, but mostly I grew up in Washington, Vancouver, Washington. For like a big chunk of my life, so I just say I grew up in Washington. Spent a couple years in Colorado, some years in Cali, but the majority of my life was Washington. Washington is super beautiful. I don't necessarily like all the rain though. It's not like it's that much more than Oregon, but I just mutilated that. Oh my goodness. There's so much shell in there. Is it just me, or is eggs like harder to crack these days? Because I used to be able to do it with one hand, no problem. And it seems like they're always getting shells in them now. Yeah, we all deserve better, but including Drew. But it takes time. I feel like most of those content creators that really did just like I mean, I don't want to say all of them, but then they like just blew up overnight, and then they got all this and that and that. They do use greed in a lot of ways that I'm not willing to do so. What the frick was I just looking for? I put a little bit of water in this thing. Have you seen that trick where you put the water in the eggs, like just around the edges of the egg? It works. If it's like, what are my dreams outside of like my mom dreams? I quite honestly don't know how to answer that. I really don't. I only have these ambitions of bringing the best I can to my kids. I'm like seeing my kids in Disney World one day because I was able to make that happen. That is literally like one of my biggest dreams. Well, these aren't about to let me flip them, so they get turned into scrambled eggs. Gotta love that. That's awesome. Congratulations. I love hearing that for people. Just heard one of our friends is going to Jamaica yesterday. That's freaking awesome. Hey, baby. Got the live up. I said I got the live going. I don't know how much food you want, but I just made a couple eggs and some bacon. Really didn't make that much because I don't know how hungry you are. Get this off of here, but I think it's probably okay. I think I stopped it on time. I got my hands, it feels so overstimulated in the kitchen. Constantly rinsing them off. The toddler and the baby are sleeping, so yeah, the lighting over there is low. Not dark in here though, where I am. No. No. No, it's just being weird. Yeah. Them. Yeah. Eyeball keeps watering today for whatever reason. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna try this whole try to mute someone like you were saying. Let's do it. Now we can see if that worked. What the heck Apple Watch are y'all talking about? Drew's watch is $23. Go look it on my showcase. That's the watch. Sell it. Yeah. Like, yo, what the hell? Apple Watch. Before me? No. Oh, my eye. I ain't kidding about these allergies kicking in. We need to get some more allergy medicine. Appreciate that, Michelle. I hope you're having an awesome day. Yeah, you can get like Apple Watches. You can get new iPads and stuff through your phone plan on a payment plan, but that's not something we would be doing. Oh no. It seems like allergy seasons have, because I used to not even have them when I was a little bit younger, but then each allergy season just got worse and worse, and now I definitely deal with it, so. I don't know what we're talking about now. I've answered the housing thing a billion times. If you don't like the answer, okay, cool. Does it only mute it for me then? When I mute the comments? Because you guys are responding back to them like you can see them. But I don't see the same comments anymore. Maybe that's the case. Thank you, Kay. I appreciate that. I need to do some family pictures. Definitely going to try to do those a few times this summer. See, I was just gonna ignore it too, because it doesn't seem like the muting thing is doing us any good. Yeah, with like matching outfits and everything. The whole thing. Oh, my girls all be in matching dresses. I wish I knew how to sew. That's one thing I definitely, I guess it's not really a dream, but I want to be really good at sewing to the point where I can like make custom outfits for all of my kids. I just don't know if that's a skill I'm going to be able to pick up. I can crochet. And I've made like handbags and quilts sewing, but not clothes. Really? That's good. That makes me feel a little bit better. No. No, why would all the kids fit in the sedan? I'm not even gonna lie about that. No, we never go anywhere all as a family. And that's already been said. What are you crocheting? I really want to get back into crocheting. I'm trying to make sure I don't lose the comment. I don't ever watch any of the TikToks. I've been kind of wanting to watch the accounts of the people that went and got Milo and Onyx, just because I want to see the cats and see like how they're doing. But I don't want to deal with the drama of those people. I'm sorry, it's just evil. It's evil. I really wish what I would have done was had the mindset of these trolls and been like, oh, we're moved out 3-4 days before we actually moved out, because then they could have done their whole trolling shit and like crap and showed up trying to look for these cats, and I would have been like, aha, you know, at the door waiting for you, because I knew, and I should have done it, but I didn't get the time. I was going through a lot. I'm moving. I'm a normal person. I don't have time for greed, like I said, but they do. They got time. Like, I hear these people got like GoFundMe accounts, and like I even heard someone said they were gonna put a down payment on a house or some crap off all these videos they made off. Oh, the Jenkins update, y'all cool. That's cool. That's on you. That's not how I do things. I can't do it like that. I'm sorry. That's wild, yo. Oh, it makes me sick to my stomach. Like, I can't do it that way, but it makes me sick to my stomach because I'm like, how the F? When I'm the one putting all these videos and this effort into it, me and my family still in a friggin' motel. And these people buying houses and stuff. Resilient Jenkins update. And they get the check. Oh, that shit. Whew. Lord, bite my freaking tongue for me, please. Morgan. I know the one you're speaking of. I know. It's just it's crazy to me that people don't put the two and two together. She pop up with my video in the background doing nothing but talking with her freaking expensive takeout or whatever, and it's like, yo, what? And you're gonna think I'm the one that's faking. Okay, guys, that's why I love our real supporters, because that just means to me these are real, genuine people, and I love y'all. I really do. I have no problem with it. Whatever. You know, you do you. I don't know, do I make a post on it, or should I just keep doing me? That's what I keep wondering. I'm like, do I say something about how shady it is? Or do I just... Because there's also that one guy who literally, like, puts on the freaking fake wig and does his satire skits on me. That fool need to be canceled. Right. Thank you, I appreciate that. Now, seriously, what I would say is maybe I put up a post being like, let me challenge you guys to put up your own original content without me. Like, don't put up nothing about me for a month and see how your content does without being able to say something about the Jenkins. I'm curious. The wig, right? Sends me. It honestly. I'll be laughing at that. Like, you're trying to insult me and I'm literally laughing at you. But okay. You know what? I'm not going to be like... How is it any different for me to be like, I identify as married to him, or I identify as a Jenkins? Like... So it's not legal, but to me and him, we're married. We're not boyfriend, girlfriend on the level of like parenting and family we're doing. That'd be why he ended up getting the last account gone, because people jump on it when they see he starts a new one and they're like, oh, let me pretend I'm him, pretend I'm him. I think he's only posted 3 videos on this new account that he started, and he hasn't said anything about a big announcement. I'm really hoping I can get to the Doris crap soon. It just keeps being the back burner trip. Like, every time I'm out of the house, it's for something else. The love of my life. I don't think I've ever heard him say that. I mean, like, I am, but that's just not something he's not the type of man to use that kind of wording. And life happens quick. Like, when I was doing the math, and I don't even know. No, it wasn't when I was doing math. Yesterday, I was saying we've been in here for 44 days, and I was like, wait, are you... It's already been 44 days? And it doesn't even seem like that. It seems like it's only been a couple of weeks. And maybe that sounds like we're making a vacation of it, but that's not even the case. It's just we keep so busy on a daily basis that a month goes by and it happened like that. 7 beautiful babies. Where's our other baby? Crap! I didn't keep track. Just kidding. I mean, like, I think I've answered this before. If we had more babies, it would not be until way in the future, and probably it's not gonna happen if we don't end up having way more stability. So definitely comfortable housing for everybody is very important. Isn't it telling me? Oh, there we go. Thank you, I appreciate that. Well, I'm gonna get going so we can eat and start our day. I appreciate everybody joining and saying hi. I hope everyone has a great day.